In every case where the mayor says, it's a federal issue, or I don't like that place, they get raided and attacked by the police. But you can change your mayor's mind. You know, in Nanaimo, for instance, a city with 10 dispensaries, they had 10 dispensaries in this small city, they still do. And the mayor was like, we can't allow this, and the police went around and threatened every one of those 10 dispensaries. They said, we're gonna come raid you soon if you don't shut down. And they said, okay, thanks for the warning, we're gonna hide our weed now. But then about a week or two later, the police raided 3 dispensaries in one day, all 3 of them together. We estimate that cost about $100,000 out of the Nanaimo's policing budget to make those 3 raids, and the next day, all 3 dispensaries opened up again. A week later, the Nanaimo Council said, actually, we're going to look at regulated dispensaries instead, because they realize they can't stop this. They cannot stop these dispensaries from operating. The 3 that opened, they're all facing charges, right? So they go to court to get fingerprints. The people there say, we don't have anything for you here. Nobody called us. Come back later. They come back 2 weeks later for a hearing. They get told, we don't have anything here for you. Just we'll call you. Come back later. Nothing's going to happen. They're going to waste some time. They're going to waste some energy. But clearly, there's very little interest in pursuing these charges. They just don't want to drop them yet because that'll be embarrassing for them to drop the charges so quickly after making this effort. But by and large, charges get dropped, or when they do get pursued, you get very minimal punishments in the end, right? In Kelowna, they raided a dispensary there. There was 3 dispensaries. The mayor was grumbling. They went after one of them. It reopened. I went up there. We led a big rally in front of City Hall. And because in BC, I've got a big list of phone numbers, so I started getting our supporters in Kelowna to call the mayor. We called them with a voice message. They push 1. They can talk to the mayor right away. We got a couple of 100 calls into the mayor of Kelowna over a week. At the end of that week, he goes, oh, we kind of support dispensaries here. And there's no more raids. They've been fined for months now. So your mayor can have a huge influence. And if you can't get the mayor of Winnipeg on board, find a little small town somewhere nearby perhaps, where you can get the mayor and council on board and open your dispensary there. Do things like that. You know, in Saskatchewan, a guy named Jerry Martin's got a dispensary in a little town called Whitewood. It's kind of halfway between other places. It's not a pretty little one-horse town, but he is able to provide a lot of cannabis to people through mail order and through his storefront. And he also very
way to go, Jerry.
Donates a lot to his community.
Overnight.
That's good. That's good for many reasons. It's good because you want to help your community, because there's a lot of stigma against marijuana users, and we want to have to do better than everybody else to be on equal footing. It's good to donate your community also because it's hard for the cops to raid the guy who just paid for the girls' volleyball team to go play their sport, who just helped the local fire department get a new truck, who just helped the local food bank. And so both politically and morally and karmically, taking the money you're making from your marijuana work, putting it back into your community, back into marijuana legalization, but also just back into being a good person and helping your community. It's a win-win-win for everybody. It's strongly recommended, but that's what you do with your money, right? You start this business not because you want to get rich, because you believe in marijuana. You want to feed yourself. You want to make sure you've got what you need. You want to feed your family. You don't need to live in poverty, but you want to use your profits to help people, to help patients, to help the cause, and to help your community. And that's how you make yourself successful and part of the community in that way. But, you know, dispensaries aren't the only model. Vapor lounges are very needed and important